What could the street name be for this street right down here? If you know something, then let me know down below in the comment section and I'll put your street name and your YouTube name right into the street poll. Just like how I've been doing it with Xavier Lupe. Thank you for giving a suggestion for the street name. So this is going to be called Happy Belly Corner, the street right down here. Probably because the cooking house is at the corner. So for today, what I would like to do is make a crane and see how we can use this in our world. What are the possibilities? How can we get the maximum amount of, effort out of that crane to call? I'm not sure there's proper English though. And I'm also going to need to build another machine to actually make a carpet. Because I still have been busy the last few days with gathering tons and tons of resources for about 3 building projects slash 4 projects that I'm doing currently. So I got like a lot of these right down here and I'm not done just yet. I'm still debating what should I actually use as a floor or as a roof piece for our God church, which will be built right down here. And I've also been gathering a lot of other resources so we can make a lot of glass for our building that will be placed on this little piece and the little piece right down there. I have an idea for something glass slash metal and or slash carpet. And for the carpet we're going to need to make a machine. So as you can see, the one stockpile has been extended to 2 stockpiles. There will be a little bit of concrete which will be built against this wall because I don't want to see this on the inside. And then we're gonna make some metal frames and of course glass and of course some carpet. Now one of the other projects, number 3, that I've been slash is busy with is this building down here is going to need to have a lot more limestone. And I actually found a limestone vein, which is very positive. And I'll also be placing some signs on both sides saying welcome subscribers. This is you guys' office slash of course my office too. Yeah, down here you might have seen this in the subscribers special video that this building all of a sudden appeared right in the middle of that video. I placed an ad on it called Eco Cola. This is basically a dummy building because for some reason I want to fill up the city even more with dummy buildings. There is like nothing really in there. I think I'm going to need to place like a front door in there because you might be able to, you're missing something there. I will just walk up there to quick show you. I did have like a wall planning in there. So there need to be doors here. And it's like a dummy building. Maybe, yeah, some extra glass would be fun. Maybe I'm displacing a couple of items in here, which will be visible when you drive like down there and walk down there. You see something on the wall, something of furniture. Originally, the kitchen was gonna be like down here, I had in mind. Living room down here. Then right down here would be the bathroom area, and here the bathroom itself. For something here, maybe for electricity points, where it all comes together. So I've been doing that, and also because I need a lot of glass, I start digging in the sand mine, which I slowly come across a problem of running out of sand. Now, of course, as you can see, there is still a lot of sand left down here. But this is basically the last part of sand that are in here because I know behind that wall there won't be any sand anymore because I've been filling it all up with dirt and gravel. Start wondering like how much limestone is there in this piece of wall, and as you can see it is a lot of limestone. I'm very happy with that. If I found like the end wall on the back of it somewhere, I'm just gonna start digging down and see how much we can get still out of it. It is a lot of limestone, so I'm not worried yet about running out of limestone. There are a lot of other veins. I've been actually making this a little bit bigger because, I start working a lot the last few days with the skid steer, driving it around, so I needed to make it a little bit bigger. Also down here, for the wet tailing area, I start digging it all out to, store more wet tailing. There needs to be another stockpile here and here. But as you can see, I've been busy a lot. And one of the other things I've also been doing is I try to kinda collect like 10 pieces of modern upgrade modules, which later on going to need to be used in order to make specialized modules, as in electronical module or brick module or something like that. But I'm going to need to have more, need more oil, because I'm going to need to make more plastic, if you would. I made number 3 in this case. I'm missing one. Is that me or... Oh yeah, this one. So for this one I'm going to have a modern number 4. And in this case I got like 10 of number 3. Now in order to make number 4, I believe it is in this one down here. So modern upgrade number 4, I'm going to have a lot of plastic, I'm going to have a lot of exposure, stuff like that. For the crane for today, I can actually use a few couple of modules already in order to reduce the amount of stuff actually. The point is, I really need a couple more days, if you would. Let me see, how do I add in one? Just like that. I'm gonna add in one of these in each of these, and you know, I'm really going to need to use it in order to reduce some of the materials the upcoming days. I couldn't wait any longer. Like I already waited one day too long. We're doing some more stuff for you guys. So let's just keep adding some more of these. Like as you can see, 10 wasn't too bad of a thing. And I also believe for the new machine that we are going to need to make is, let me see here. So the point is, I wanted to have something as a floor in the glass building, but I just don't want to use like, you know, regular blocks and stuff. And the thing is, I actually waved nylon fabric. I got 100 and, no, I don't have 120. I got like 54 of these, and I thought it's a block, but it's not a block. I completely mistake with this, so then I went searching like, what was it again? You know, because update 9.3 brought in like carpets and stuff, and the new resource cotton, things like that. And then I went looking, I believe, in this guide right down here, which is not the right one because it needs to be in here, is advanced tailoring table. I can actually grab one, so let's just do that. And with the advanced tailoring table, I should be able to make carpet. Might have been smart to right away check it out. So this is cotton carpet, which is the yellow one. We have wool carpet, which is the red one. And we have nylon carpet, which is the blue one. And I'm thinking of it, I wasn't sure which color it would have been. You know, to think like, will it fit in or will it not fit in? Blue with the metal and the glass, which is basically all bluish type of deal, will perfectly fit together, which is very nice, right? So that is in the make. All right. What I wanted to do for today, once again, is go for a crane. The crane is right down here, allows the placement and transport of materials in the area. And apparently with the crane you can also build buildings. I don't know where I read it, maybe it was like wiki, but that sounds very interesting. And I'm seeing this, I need to be careful with nylon fabric. So one of the things that I'm going to need is a advanced combustion engine, excuse my voice there, which also means I'm going to need to have 2 iron piston, 2 valve, and I believe the iron piston is made at the... no, not down here. It is made in this building, which I kind of forgot that over here also certain materials are being made. Just because, yeah, I've been out of the game for a little while, and I was like searching. I needed like something before. We needed valve. Now valves are crafted at the electricity machinist table, which is this guy right down here. There we go. For some reason it disappeared. Can I make 2 of these? I definitely can make 2 of these. Very good. So that is in the make. Then going to need to have 2 serpos, which is also crafted at the what is it called? Electric machinist table. There we go. Two of these. I'm going to need to have some fiberglass. Now I might have a problem here because I'm not wrong. It's supposed to be here. Yeah, I'm going to need to have more plastic, but as you can see, my oil fields are doing some job. But right down here, I don't need too much, I guess. Let's just make 30 since I'm going to need to have a lot more of these in the end. So that is in the make. I am gonna grab a couple of glasses, which I don't have here. I know I got like a whole mountain of it. But also let's be sure that glass is being fixed up. Now, if I'm not wrong, our carpet machine should have been fixed by now. And I'm enjoying the games a lot again. Like, there's a lot of stuff going through my mind, which is very good. So I hope I can place this guy in here without problems. I'm not really worried about space just yet. Ooh, chef shirt. Yeah, they added a lot of new clothing and stuff with the update 9.4, which is the last update. Farmer stuff, which is not new. Oh no, I'm going to need to have a lot more stuff. Let's turn this on. I can at least make one for now. I don't want to, you know, go too nuts on this since I'm also going to need to have nylon for the crane. Fiberglass. Let's fix that. Alright, here we have a piece of carpet with a few planks of wood. Of course, I'm going to use this thing, and yeah, there are a couple of different things here. We have this, which I'm not quite sure how I would use this, like wooden top and carpet at the side. And something that looked like maybe a rope outline. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Now, I might just, not go for that one actually. You know, the sides do have something, you know, like it would be for certain things nice if you would. This is very nice. I can imagine something, you know, having like a carpet floor right down here, as you know, this floor, and then have like a piece that is a little higher up with like a stairways, and then it's like a little higher floor, and then of course on this first part you need to have like railings, and then on here you can have a couple of tables. I can imagine something, or maybe for like a concert area, or theater deal. I can imagine something with that, but the thing that I'm going for is this guy. So I'm going to have the top floor because it looks all the same. And one other thing that I actually wish, but maybe this is something they're gonna add in the future, is like a modern type of elevator for, you know, like small ones. So you can use it like in modern buildings rather than use like a wooden elevator. Because what I would like to do in this part of the building is you come in and there is like an elevator that brings you right up to the third floor, right up there, not in that building, but the third floor of this part, and then you go to the other side with a bridge into this building. So the top floor will be, you know, like an office, or you know, something like a business on top, and then down. Oh, that scared me off. Very good. Oh, goosebumps. Alright. Anyways, and then something different down here. The reason why I want to have it on the third floor is, you know, you can have a good look through the windows to the fountain area. And I'll guess if we would make this like, I'm trying to point. Okay, so if we make it like this floor, like the first floor, and then the second floor on top of it, it will kind of block off the view. I want the window frame to be onto this side, so one big wall with windows, and then on the top will be the floor, so it won't block off the whole view from this side. I think it would be cool though. So in this case, a servo, I'm going to need to have 2 of these guys. 2, very good. Those are in the making. And next thing up here is I need to have 2 advanced circuits. And what is that after? A radiator, which I believe is fixed right in this guy down here. In 1 radiator. 2 electric circuits. Advanced one is 2 like that. The only thing I'm going to need is 2 of these keyboards. Substrate. 2, I'm going to have more of that stuff. And so on and so on. You know, even though I'm always trying to... If I could do this and then first one, second one, third one. Yeah, no matter how much you prepare for an episode, there is always something you get short of because it takes so much work. Some of you do really know like that it takes tons and tons of work to get stuff done. Alright, make a couple extra. I'm so wondering what I can exactly do with the crane because there might be a chance that I'm going to use the crane for building rather than using it for stockpiling because, you know, it is absolutely going to be a lot of work in order to make the crane useful in this area since I built so much stuff already. I'm going to need to have 1 steel axle and 4 rubber wheels. 1 of you. The rubber wheels I believe are fixed right down in here and I have to say it's going a little bit quicker than I thought it would be. Alright, so all the components are being made for the crane. Then the fun part will start. Now, meanwhile, I was also thinking maybe I'm gonna make like a dummy building right out here. Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a little bit of a shame for not being able to fix a garage door in here. I can stick it out like once here or once here. It's not gonna be real pretty. Maybe I'll, you know, get a design in mind which different look on how I can use a garage door. Maybe I can make it like a, you know, like a little pathway going in here, not too far, and then have a garage door facing, you know, like here, and then you get into the garage under the building. That could be a cool thing. I just have to see, and I'm mainly going to use parts that are easy to make, just like I did with the other building. It's just a little bit of sandstone type of deal, rather than expensive blocks. The expensive blocks, I really want to place it like so that it's spread out on such a way that you won't really see the cheaper buildings. You probably saw like the shadow moving. I had to think for a very long time on how I wanted to say it. Anyhow, there is so much going on into my brain and it is fun. Alright, so right down here we have the crane. Let's order the crane. It's gonna take 3 minutes, which is fine by me. So meanwhile the timer is on 1 minute and 30 seconds. I just, you know, would like to bring you right down here. So I really thought there would be like a nice sand mine right down here, but apparently not. But as you can see here, I'm gonna get to sand again. But I believe up there it's going to be the ground of the beach that is going to be visible. So yeah, if you have any tips on how I can get a lot of sand or where I can find a lot of sand, let me know down below in the comment section. I would really appreciate that. Alright, our big boy, which is right down here, is ready. And this thing is heavy and it's probably very big. Oh, it's not that big. I really thought it's like massive, like insane big. That it would fill up like a whole square of 3 by 3 or 4 by 4, but it's a 2 by 2. Okay, not too bad. Out of fuel, of course it needs fuel. Okay. Use. Must be, wait. Click a stockpile or vehicle to pick up materials. Must be attached to the ground. Oh, it is very long though. Okay. and stack this beautiful up with concrete. Thank you. Now I'm trying to think like, how can this be useful? Because, okay, the point is, if you have a stockpile right out here, you know, the stockpile need to be underneath the crane. So if you get a stockpile out here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. So I can imagine that if you have a stockpile at 9, that the chance is very big that it won't be linked up with the stockpile that is all the way out here. That could be possible. Maybe you guys can tell me it is for sure not possible. Then I can imagine a crane would be a lot of fun to, you know, use. Click a stockpile vehicle. I mean, oh. Yeah, there are no controls, so I didn't know I could do this. No, I don't need... It's not reinforced stuff, brother. Okay, you really need to, you know, make something for yourself in order to line it up properly right away. Why are you picking up that stuff all the time? Ah, but this is cool, man. So this means that you can... Oh, really? I'm going to do experiment with that because landscape block, what? I don't get it, man. uh you know, that is super handy. You can build so much quicker with this thing than... I guess it is a little bit like, you know, you need to figure out, you know, how it's working properly. You know, I can imagine something with this thing. I really do. It is only a shame, like, it's not a crane you can extend up, make it larger so you can, you know, build higher than what you just did. It is also a shame that you cannot extend the rope. So if I'm like on the third floor over there and I need to pick something up for my truck, which is down here, the distance will be too long. It has a few things that is a shame, but it also has a lot of things that which I think, yeah, it's gonna be super handy to have some fun with this thing. But it's gonna be a lot of learning with this thing, which basically the same like the excavator. So in this case, I'm going to do a couple more days of grinding and yeah, get with a new project which we can work on into the next episode. There will be another video popping up between this one and the next one, which I'm, you know, gonna ask you guys for ideas or mod ideas or new ideas that developers can do or ideas that modders can do. But in this case, I'm going to ask you for a street name. This is the last street that needs to have its own name. More streets will not be added. So if you want to have your name engraved into this series, then this is your last chance. And thanks for watching.